Hello everybody, what's up and welcome back to my channel. As you can tell from the title, today is going to be my January favorites. Haven't done one of these in a couple of months, at least not a dedicated monthly video for favorites, but there was so much that I absolutely loved during the month of January that I didn't expect, that I really had to share these goodies with you. So if you're interested in seeing what I absolutely loved and enjoyed and used most during the month of January, then just keep on watching. All right, so I've got everything kind of like just gathered here in a little tray. So let's just go ahead and get started. The first thing is by Amika. It's their Perk Up Dry Shampoo. Now, dry shampoo is very hit or miss for me, and I typically use drugstore dry shampoo. What I have noticed though is that I use it kind of sparingly at this point because it makes my hair feel very powdery and not in a good way. And literally I will put it on like on day 2 or day 3 evening hair, and by the time I wake up, like it still smells stale. So this one, however, this one actually came for free, or it came in a, not for free, it came in a set that I had purchased over the holidays, and it was the round blow dryer brush, if you remember, which is amazing, by the way. And so I thought, you know what? Okay, I'll give this one a try. Wow, this smells better than any dry shampoo I have ever smelled. It smells like actual shampoo and like, I don't know, Pantene or something, but better. And this doesn't make my hair feel all powdery. Now, for reference, I do have dry hair. I don't have oily hair. I don't need to soak up oils, anything like that. For me, day 2, day 3 hair is more about the hair smell, which we all know is gross and unattractive. But this, for whatever reason, I don't know what's in here, something that the drugstore ones don't have, but it doesn't make my hair feel all powdery and extra dirty. This is such a win, and I'm glad. I love when brands kind of pair things in a set, because then you try something that you otherwise wouldn't have, and then you're sucked in for life. The next product is by Sol de Janeiro. It's the Brazilian Crush Cheirosa 71. It's their newest or latest, whatever, body spray or scent, and you guys, if you thought you liked the Brazilian Boom Boom, you have another thing coming. This is, I mean, I don't know, it makes that scent look old. This is so good. It's a warm scent. It's got like a warm caramel vanilla type of scent. Let's see. It's a voluptuous blend of caramelized vanilla and toasted macadamia nut. Kisses every, what? A voluptuous blend of caramelized vanilla and toasted macadamia nut. Kisses every craving. Okay, wrap yourself in the warmth of Cheirosa 71. It is so good. Okay, here we go. Fragrance notes. I'm reading the wrong thing. Caramelized vanilla, sea salt, toasted macadamia nut, white chocolate, tonka bean, and coconut blossom. The most amazing scent. Makes you feel, I don't know, like a little nugget to be eaten. I love putting this on after I shower. It smells so amazing. It smells clean, but it has that warm, you guys know, lately I've really been into the like by the fireplace type of scents, and it's got that warmer type of scent. That's probably why I like it so much. So let's go into, I've got several lip products. Okay, I'm only gonna do one eyeshadow palette for this video because I do have my January eyeshadow palette extravaganza coming, and I kind of don't want to spoil all of that, but this was just too good for me not to mention. So the Sweet Shop by BH Cosmetics. Actually, what I'm wearing on my eyes today, this one in particular, is Cherry on Top. I so regret not picking these up when they were at Ulta, and the only reason I didn't was because someone, I can't remember who, had done a comparison on these versus the monochromatic ones by ColourPop. And basically the swatches kind of showed that they were similar, like similar enough to where you wouldn't need to purchase these. It would kind of be too much of a dupe. So I ended up going based off of that, and I passed. Well, I was watching somebody else's favorites recently, and I was like, oh, that looks so good. Well, I went back onto the BH site because Ulta didn't have any more. And they had restocked, but most of them, again, have since sold out. They had this one in stock and the orange one, which are two of the ones I wanted the most. You guys, I wish I would have picked them up at Ulta, and I wish I would have picked them all up. These are, no, these, to me, these don't compare to the ColourPop ones. I don't know what I was thinking, or I don't know who it was that I was watching. I don't know what they were thinking either. These are on another level. than the ColourPop ones. These have such a beautiful, intense pigmentation, and seriously, it is hard to find a red that stays red on your eye. This one right here. So if you're looking for like a Valentine's Day palette, this is the epitome of Valentine's Day. It's got the red. So yeah, my camera just shut off, which I'm glad I noticed it when I wasn't too far down the road. Anyways, you guys, well, I'm here sitting chatting to myself and basically going over swatches that you weren't seeing. So anyways, I gave you 3 swatches just to show how intense, how metallic, how amazing they are. This one up here is pink with a very heavy gold shift. Absolutely stunning. I seriously regret not going with my gut and picking all of these up when Ulta still had them. Anywho, but an amazing eyeshadow palette, and if you can still get your hands on any one of them, I seriously recommend doing so. Hopefully they come back in stock on the BH site, but this is where it's at. Okay, so let's move into a bronzer that's not going to be any surprise to you, quite frankly. And it is the Ilia Drawn In Nightlight Bronzing Powder. This is so good. On another level good. It's very powdery, but first off the tone, and second of all the finish, just makes my skin look so airbrushed, and it gives a glow that just looks beautiful. It doesn't look too red. It doesn't look like I'm trying too hard. This is such a good bronzer, and quite frankly, I wouldn't have given it a second look had it not been for Kathleen Lights. She had mentioned it in, I want to say, like her 2020 favorites or something, and I've had several people ask me if I would consider this to be a dupe for the Gucci bronzer. They're different, but I mean, I don't know if a dupe, but I pretty much love them equally. That's how much I love this bronzer, and obviously this one is half the price. So this one is amazing. Highly recommend if you have not checked this one out, and quite frankly now I want to check out the highlighter in the one that's in the same packaging, because yeah. So let's see, Marc Jacobs at Lashed mascara. So this is like a little deluxe size, and I have used it so much that I'm surprised it's not dry at this point. I love this mascara so much. Now, what I did mention to you guys the last time I used it on camera was I don't know if I would rank it above my Velvet Noir mascara, but oh my goodness, when you use a Marc Jacobs mascara, you are reminded of why you left drugstore mascara. Now, I've been on drugstore mascara for a while now, 2-3 years now that it's been since I haven't bought a high-end mascara, but this makes me crave wanting to go back to my high-end mascara. So good. The applicator or the brush or whatever these are called, it's like tapered at the end, so I don't know if it's my favorite type of little brush. The formula is incredible. One coat does what 2 or 3 coats from a drugstore mascara does. So anyways, absolutely love. Oh, makes me want to go back to high end. Okay. Recently did a video on this. It's the foundation I'm wearing today. I don't even know what to say except the fact that this foundation is $20 and does the job of $40, $50 foundations. It's the Sephora Best Skin Ever. It's like anti-pollution, but I don't know how you really tell. It's $20 for slightly less than 1 ounce. It's 0.84 ounces, and it is very, very beautiful. It is hydrating. Let's see. It says, enriched with algae extracts and hyaluronic acid, provides anti-pollution benefits and 12-hour hydration, clinically proven to reduce signs of stress and fatigue. I mean, again, I don't know that I've seen that, but this is how can I describe it to you? It is thicker, so you can build up the coverage. I find when I use a beauty blender, which is the way I used it today, it shears it down, which is what I want when I apply it. I preferred, when I used them both, the brush and the sponge, I just preferred the application of the sponge better, just because of the finish. I like the finish it gives my skin, but it smooths out my skin to where this is the kind of foundation that if I use it with a sponge, I could do the whole no makeup look. there's something about it that just smooths your skin over that looks absolutely beautiful. And the fact that it's in this beautiful little frosted bottle with this matte cap, and this is just an amazing foundation. And for $20, I couldn't not speak about it. So let's move on. I've got several lip products. I've got a few drugstore products. What? Okay, so I did pick up a couple of e.l.f. products. So this is the e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer. I have been going ham on this thing. I love it. Now it's kind of like the MAC paint pots. The only thing is this one's a little bit stiffer. You have to dig a little bit more, and it's a little bit thinner. It doesn't go on as creamy, but this holds my eyeshadow down. It locks it down. And by the evening, I'm like, there is no fading. And quite frankly, I did expect fading and creasing from this. I don't know. Maybe it's just my mind that, you know, drugstore isn't as good. That's not always the case. That's just in my mind. But so good. I think it was $3, and this will last me a while. I also love the little plastic jar. It's frosted. It's super, super cute. I was very, very surprised. Very pleasantly surprised. So the other product I actually picked up at Marshall's. I wouldn't say this is like a great find or anything. It's just, it was there and it looked nice, and you know, you kind of take a chance. But this is the e.l.f. What is this? I had to bring the box because it doesn't say on the thing. It's the Metallic Flare Highlighter in white gold. So quite frankly, I was kind of mesmerized by the finish of this because it looked super intense, super metallic. It looked beaming. It looked kind of like a gelée formula. So it's none of those things. It's a little bit more powdery. It's not like I wouldn't say it's like a gelée formula, even though it is a little more stiffly packed in there. When I first watched it from taking it out of the box, I was like, I think I just wasted $3. It's $2.99. But then I put it on my face and I didn't look back. It's the highlight I'm wearing today. And this highlight does what a lot of high-end has not done for me lately, and that is that it gives me a very wet, glassy look. And it lasts all day. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm very, very surprised. Again, when you swatch it, it is nothing, well, it looks kind of nice there, but really isn't much out of the, you know, to knock your socks off. It almost looks a little powdery. Oh, it looks kind of nice there too. I don't know what I'm talking about. But this is a beautiful highlight for the price point, and quite frankly, I would recommend it. It, again, is in the shade white gold. They had a deeper one, but it would have been too deep for my skin tone. For $3, love. And I've been using it pretty much on a daily basis. It's just when I'm trying other things that I, you know, change it out. But as a staple or as a regular throughout the month, that is what I have been using. So it's what you've been seeing. Okay, let's go into the last few products, which are lip products, because I do have several to speak of. First over is absolutely mind-blowing to me, quite frankly. So this is the Too Faced Hangover Pillow Balm Lip Treatment. This came in a set I got during the holidays, and I had kind of put off using it because I've got my Laneige sleeping mask that I am hardcore. That is my lip treatment for the evening or for nighttime. So I ended up just, you know, I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and give this a try for nighttime. Babs Beauty had said that she loved this. And I was like, I already know it's not gonna do what my Laneige does. This is so good, and I'm going to tell you, I love the convenience of the wand. I don't have to dip my finger into a little pot. Literally just go in with this. It smells good. It feels kind of minty, and it feels so moisturizing on the lips. There's something about it that just my lips have really been liking. Granted, it's warmer here in South Texas, but it is still winter. So it's easier to get those winter chapped lips. And this is all I have been using. I have neglected that Laneige for several weeks now, and this is absolutely a repurchase for me. I'm excited to just be putting this to use in my evening routine, especially because, again, I don't have to, I mean, it's little things, it's stupid things, right? But like having to go in with your finger and apply it, it's just kind of nice that you don't have to get your fingers all dirty and greasy. You just go in with this, and this does as good of a job as the Laneige, which I never thought I would come in contact with a product that would be that good. So next, and these, I have a couple of things still in their boxes because I didn't know if I was going to do a haul or not haul video, and I don't think I am, but okay, the Ilia, the Balmy Gloss Tinted Lip Oil. I was in store a few weeks ago, and I was like, ooh, you know, and they had just put them out, and I was like, do I want to try one? They're kind of expensive. They're like $26. And I bit the bullet and tried one. And now there's a couple others on my loves list. This is absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. It's luscious. It's comfortable. This is well worth the price tag. So this is in the shade Tahiti, and I don't know what to tell you except that this is everything and more. So it is like a lip oil. It's not as balmy as the Rare Beauty ones. I wasn't a fan of those. This is definitely more glossy, more on the oil side of things, but it doesn't slather all over, and it has quite a bit of pigment, as you can tell. This is the perfect either no makeup, or I need something on my lips that's glossy but has a good amount of pigment. This is absolutely beautiful. I'm not sure what else to tell you about it. Let me see. It says, feeling balmy, a clean, cushiony, tinted lip oil packed with hyaluronic acid and hydrating salicornia. You get the shine of a gloss with the nourishment of a balm. Lips feel immediately fuller, smoother, and softer with a slip that is anything but sticky. I mean, if there's I don't know. If there's anything in this haul I feel like that you take as a takeaway, let it be this. This one is so, so good. And again, a very pleasant surprise because I didn't know what to think. I just knew I was on a high from that bronzer, and I was like, okay, I think I want to go ahead and try this. And it did not disappoint. So next up is the Kaja Gloss Shot. These are very new. And so I've only been using it for about a week or so within the month of January. And dare I say, this may be my new favorite lip gloss. There is something about this that is so shiny, so juicy, and it's got a grip to it. Like, it grips your lips. It's not super slidey, and it doesn't kind of slide around and feel goopy. It also has this really strange doe foot applicator. It kind of, oh, lighting change there. So it kind of curves down. I don't know how to describe it, but it like hugs your lips. It's a lip hugger. So this is in the shade 03 Honey Drizzle, and I've already added a couple more to my loves list. So pretty, such a beautiful topper. Let's see, I want to put a little bit on right now, actually. Oh, so beautiful. Oh my goodness, and I think these were like either $14 or $16. Very affordable. Yes, the packaging does look like Tower 28. I don't know if that was intended. I actually like this packaging better because it's got like the actual tinted type of plastic. So pretty. This is a must, you guys, a must. So let's go into, we've got 3 more things. The Natasha Denona lipstick that I'm wearing right now in Amorosa. It's part of the Love Story collection. I literally used this for 1 day in January, but that was enough for me to know that this is going to be an absolute staple in my collection. I cannot wait to keep using it. Today, obviously, I wanted to use it because it went so good with this look. This is the type of nude that for me is just perfect. I love this type, or this kind of shade, and lighter. And the packaging is so hefty, and it's very, very luxurious, as it should be. But I am so happy with this lipstick that I want to try a few more from her line. Just such a comfortable wear, but let me tell you, it wears beautifully throughout the day. It doesn't give you the little booty lips that are gross, and it doesn't wear in a patchy or ugly way. It doesn't get crusty or dry. Wears down so nicely and is surprisingly long wearing, at least on me. I ate breakfast, I went into lunch, and I still had a little bit of tint on my lips. So, so beautiful. Oh, if you have not tried these Natasha Denona lipsticks, you kind of need to look into them, but this one in particular is amazing. Okay, my last 2 are drugstore. So I know, surprising. These Revlon Colorstay Satin inks, what is going on? Like, this is high-end type of quality. I'm not sure what's happening here, but these are so amazing. I've gotten 3 to this point, and I actually, in a couple days, I'm going to be doing a drugstore haul. I know. And I'm going to feature these, but if you can get your hands on these, which Walmart has them, if you're in Texas, H-E-B has them, and they're like $8. They're not that expensive, and for what you get for the quality, they are so amazing. They go on, here's the thing, They go on thin, but not too thin. Like they have a little bit of a grip. They have a little bit of a thickness to them, and they are very pigmented. They're not watery to where it's like, I need 3 layers and now my layers are getting all crusty and flaky. No, you just need 1 layer. And this is so comfortable. It's very like creamy moisturizing. Anyways, absolutely beautiful. This particular one is in the shade Your Go-To. And I ended up finding out about these because of Babs Beauty. She had done like a first impressions or whatever. And I was like, huh. And next time I was at the store, sure enough, I was like, I'm going to try 1 or 2. Went back for another one. So, so pretty. You guys, drugstore ain't bad. So lastly is by Maybelline. And this is the Ultimate, what is this? The Colorsensational Matte Lipstick. Comes in a little plastic thing like this. Again, I bought several shades because I was so swept away by the magic that is in this little tube. So it looks, it's always, I feel like, questionable. Drugstore is very hit or miss for me. So whenever I am pleasantly surprised, I'm like, oh, I need to go get more shades. So this particular one is in the shade More Blush, $4.99. And it is a matte lipstick, but it wears so comfortably that I am very surprised that it's a drugstore matte lipstick, because drugstore matte to me is flaky and uncomfortable and gross. And these are anything but. I want to say these were also about $8. So, so pretty. They come in quite a few amazing shades. Again, I had to buy several and love. Love. I told my husband it's the month of lip products, and I can't even, like, it's not like we can wear them outside of our mask. I mean, it's like no one's seeing these lip products except you guys. Alrighty, my friends. So this brings us to the end of a favorites video of my January favorites. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you had fun spending a little bit of time just chatting makeup with me today. Before I let you go, I just want to give you a very quick verse of the day. Alrighty, my friends. So today's comes from Jonah 4:2, and it says, I knew that you are a gracious and compassionate God, slow to anger and abounding in love, a God who relents from sending calamity. So I give you that verse because we love to think of Christ as being all loving, as being the sweet baby, but we also have to remember that he is a righteous judge, and it isn't all about just the love. It also, we also have to keep this aspect of him in mind. So it is my prayer to you that how do you know Jesus? It is my prayer that if you don't already know him as your Lord and Savior, that you would come to know him in the very peace that he can give, the love that he can give, because once he is your Savior and your very best friend, then you do fully know that love aspect of him, that love side of him. And it is my prayer that if you don't already, that you would come to know him. I will throw up a phone number in case you need prayer, in case you need someone to talk to, if you're going through struggles or hard times, if you just want to pour out your heart to somebody. I know how that can be. I've been in that place. And I just encourage you to use it if you want to. Alrighty, friends. Well, thanks for hanging out with me. I will see you in the next video. So until then, stay safe and stay well, and please remember that I love you. Truly, I do. I love you, but Jesus loves you so much more. See you in the next one. Bye, guys.